Whenever I'm telling somebody, yo, bro, just do this, no, I'm just a beginner. Let me tell you something, bro. You seeing yourself as a beginner isn't going to help you make the progress that you want to make. The beginner is the person who skips workouts. He's the person who takes rest days. You know, he's the person who doesn't have a routine. He's the person who has his mindset wrong about the whole thing. But when you treat yourself the same way that I did, I remember back in university days when I was in uni, I used to watch these videos of Arnold training in classes, and in the middle of a lecture, I'll just be watching Ronnie Coleman. And I would be looking at the way they train, and I would be trying out those training styles whenever I get back home or to the gym. Whenever I'd go to a public gym, I'll try out all those training styles that I see all these pro bodybuilders doing. That kind of knowledge helped me build so much muscle from the time I was in school until now, which is about 1 year, 2 years ago. It has helped me build so much muscle because I treat myself like I'm a bodybuilder, and yet I'm not really a bodybuilder. As you can see, I'm just an influencer. I'm not like a pro bodybuilder, you know, the whole, you know, I'm not Arnold. I'm not trying to be Arnold. No, I'm just trying to be myself. I'm not a pro bodybuilder, but I learn from them. I treat myself like I'm them. I look at the way they meal prep, the way they eat. I like the way that they train, the way that they speak about themselves, the way they pose, you know, the whole, yeah, that's the stuff, bro. That's the stuff. And because I do that, it helps me make progress. Fake it till you make it, bro. Don't consider yourself to be a beginner. Consider yourself to be a pro. You're a pro, even if you're a beginner, even if the results are not really showing. Because you see, the thing is, it's a vicious cycle. You think you're a beginner, and so you end up training light or not really training properly, and you end up doing beginner nonsense. And because of that, you make less gains. And because you make less gains, it affirms that you're a beginner. And then because you're a beginner, you make less gains. And it's a cycle. It's just a never-ending cycle of nonsense. The only way to break out of that cycle is to just change your self-image. Change your self-image. Start to see yourself as a pro. Change that self-image, because when you change the self-image and you say, I'm actually a pro, like I'm actually good at this, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm a fitness guy, I'm an athlete. When you speak about yourself like that, the cycle has changed, because it's like, I am a pro. So now you start treating yourself like a pro. So now when you treat yourself like a pro, is you start to make progress. Progress. You start to make actual gains, and now you're making gains, so it fuels your self-image and makes you believe that you're actually pro. And now that you're a pro, you make more, and it becomes a cycle, a virtuous cycle instead of a vicious cycle. It becomes a virtuous cycle of making progress all the way to the top.